In this tutorial, we will explore the implementation of DKIM and DMARC for authentication in relation to the main topic of SMTP configuration for high deliverability. DKIM, Domain Keys Identified Mail, and DMARC, Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance, are essential measures to verify the authenticity and integrity of email messages. By implementing DKIM and DMARC, you can protect your domain from email spoofing and phishing attacks. 1. Understanding DKIM. DKIM is an email authentication method that uses cryptographic signatures to verify the sender's domain. It associates a digital signature with an outgoing email, enabling the recipient's server to verify the email's source and integrity. 2. Generating a DKIM key pair. To implement DKIM, you need to generate a DKIM key pair. Follow these steps. A. Generate a private key. Use a tool like OpenSSL to generate a private key. The private key should be stored securely. B. Generate a public key. Use the private key to generate a public key. This public key will be published in your domain's DNS. 3. Publishing the DKIM public key. To make your DKIM implementation effective, you need to publish the DKIM public key in your domain's DNS records. Follow these steps. A. Access your domain's DNS management interface. B. Create a new TXT record and provide the necessary details, including the selector, key length, and the public key itself. 4. Configuring DKIM signing on SMTP servers. Once you have generated and published the DKIM key, you need to configure your SMTP server to sign outgoing emails with the DKIM signature. The configuration process may vary depending on the SMTP server software you are using. Consult your server's documentation for specific instructions. 5. Understanding DMARC. DMARC is an email validation system that builds upon DKIM and SPF, Sender Policy Framework, to provide an additional layer of email authentication and preventing domain abuse. DMARC allows domain owners to set policies for email authentication, provide instructions on how to handle failed authentications, and receive reports on email delivery and authentication results. 6. Generating a DMARC record. To implement DMARC, you need to generate a DMARC record and publish it in your domain's DNS. Follow these steps. A. Determine your preferred DMARC policy. This can be None, Monitor Mode, Quarantine, Emails with failed authentication are put in the spam folder, or Reject, emails with failed authentication are rejected. B. Generate a DMARC record string using the desired policy, along with other tags such as the reporting email address and alignment modes. 7. Publishing the DMARC record. Once you have generated the DMARC record, you need to publish it in your domain's DNS. Follow these steps. A. Access your domain's DNS management interface. B. Create a new TXT record and provide the DMARC record string. 8. Configuring DMARC enforcement. After publishing the DMARC record, you can configure enforcement by changing the DMARC policy to Quarantine or Reject. This ensures that emails failing authentication are treated accordingly. Conclusion. Implementing DKIM and DMARC for authentication is crucial for maintaining email deliverability and protecting your domain from spoofing and phishing attacks. By generating and publishing the DKIM and DMARC records and configuring your SMTP server accordingly, you can establish a more reliable and secure email communication system. Remember to periodically monitor the DMARC reports to ensure the effectiveness of your authentication setup.